was a quick 10 seconds. Well, welcome, all of you, any of you, and the many of you, to this quick moment in time in which we have together to take a break from the world, from life, from the things that take from us as opposed to giving to us. And with that, I would like to I guess welcome the pursuit for all of you, because that's the name of the game here. It's for the people who have been left behind or on the side of the road or excluded in some way. All people, it's a human dignity to have the opportunity to dive into and start to understand their faith. And I'm sorry if you're one of the people who fall within this realm first and foremost, but I'm especially sorry if you fall outside of the specific group in which I'm going to talk about, because I can't talk on any group outside of those who are followers of Christ, Christians, or those who are looking, whether they realize it or not. Maybe their heart is yearning, whether they realize it or not. That's who I'm talking about. Maybe simply you're looking to figure out what is the bigger picture in the world. Wherever you fall on that spectrum, I welcome you. Whether you are day one in a sobriety walk or day 1 million in being a priest or someone, it doesn't matter. You're welcomed. You're welcome to explore with us all. And that's the thing. This is spurred on by the thought that we have to live in one very exactly specific way or else. While in very small cases that is true, for the most part it's not. For the most part, people are hurting, and that is where the church, whatever church you want to call it, Christians as a whole, are supposed to be there. And if they're not, then we're failing. Simple. So with that, I want you to realize a few things that we will be doing. You will notice that it's not going to be, giant monoliths or, passionate speakers or anything else like that. No, simply it's going to be for the community I think has yet to be held. They will be up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm not calling them outcasts because they're a big in crowd, but they're forgotten. They're usually talked down upon, especially from this group, from the Pharisees, if you will, but from the Christian group, the godly people. So you'll notice really fast that the background, the image that you'll be seeing, will be so many things that don't really off the bat associate with church. There'll be different games and different movies, different shows, or anything else like that. You'll probably see some of the Xbox pre-launch, unless they get mad at me and I have to black it out, whatever. But that's the thing. The video you're gonna watch is not the end all be all. Hopefully, even the words you hear won't be the end all be all. It will just offer an opportunity to start. To just start approaching this thing that maybe you've been kicking around in the back of your head. Or maybe it's been kicking you around. And I know that a lot of you might have been hurt at some point. And if that was you, I'm sorry. I know I can't make up for anything you've been through, and I'm not going to pretend that I can, but still, someone needs to say it. I'm sorry. I know it's probably means nothing unless it comes from one very specific person, but I can't be that. We must continue on. So with that being said, we must go into this with a few things in mind, a few things that I want you to be well aware of that are going to come from me and hopefully those around us, right? The community in which we will create. Simply, we're all going to dive into things and go deeper into what it means. All the things that we hear, I don't know, on the media, the news, or as we grew up as kids, or whatever it is, what it really means are just the beginnings of understanding what it means. Because there's so many more people who are well educated, but they're not going to take the time to, do I dare say, dumb themselves down, stoop down into the level that maybe you are. Heaven forbid, because that's not what Jesus did, right? He didn't dumb himself down, make himself an infant, a child, and take himself into the world, toil and work like us. Anyways, but we'll go deeper. And my goal is to help someone or some people, many or few, I don't know, understand just a little bit better who God is, who they are even. Maybe make the walk a little bit easier. Because at the end of the day, who's not hoping for a little bit of a break, even from their own mind? So the things that I want us to remember is first and foremost, this will hopefully stay a safe space to explore our faith. Meaning, whatever your background is and whichever way you are trying to angle yourself into, whatever it is, we're not going to try to get in each other's way. We're not going to talk down on someone's understanding or thoughts or beliefs just simply because they don't line up exactly with ours. You'll notice that maybe mine won't line up exactly with yours either. You don't need to belittle mine either. I'll try my best to leave enough room for the spirit to work, the soul to thrive. Not everyone's going to like that. I know. I've been around it plenty. I've seen it plenty, and I've combated it plenty. But I stand where I stand because I don't stand alone. I stand with the greatest. All we're trying to do is explore our faith a little bit better, to then go explore it deeper, more knowledgeable. I'm not trying to be the final say, the final word, nothing like that. I'm just trying to offer the opportunity to hear it different. Because maybe for a lot of us, that's all we needed. My second portion that I wanted to cover is that my goal and no one else's goal here will be to convert anyone to Christianity or whatever denomination of Christianity. Right off the bat, I come from a Catholic background. Maybe other people come from Baptist or non-denominational, or whatever else it is. We are not trying to convert. That's not my goal. You figure that out on your own business. I like to say that's a you problem. It's you figure it out. We will all be here trying to walk our walks and help those around us walk theirs too. We're not trying to conform anyone to one way of thinking, the right way or the wrong way of this, that. And if you don't believe that X, Y, and Z is X, Y, and Z, then you are A. We're not trying to conform anyone. You must search your own heart. And you don't have to make a snap judgment right away. You don't have to make a snap judgment right away. We simply are trying to inform and encourage one another. Inform on maybe things that have been misrepresented, and encourage one another to make it another day. One day. Encourage one another to understand what it is in our heart that's been trying to make it out. And finally, this is more of a pre-warning, I'm sure. But hopefully, and I pray that we don't have to encounter such a thing, but we've all met them. We've all seen them. We've all maybe been them. Maybe that's who we are. Call them the holier than thous. They're the two greats, the two perfect, the excellent, this, that, and the other. This isn't the space for you. There's a lot of baggage and unnecessary items that you bring to this space that aren't needed right now. Right now, hopefully we can build up and we can get into the arena in such a way, because that might be what you need better. But this is for people who weren't just trying to put it together still. For those who want to but are afraid because maybe they have a past that they're not going to look good, and all of a sudden they don't want to look fake to other people. They don't want to all out of nowhere become a person of God, of Christ, and have others say, oh man, you faking it. You've never been like this before. No, we're just trying to give them a little step into. A little encouragement. But as we go through all these different topics and talks and every little bit, I look forward to hearing from you. And if you appreciate, enjoy it, let me know. And if there's some concern you have, let me know. If I have to flag and take down, I will, but hopefully not. Till next time, take care.